Persona 5 Royal is a very big game. With that being said, it's very easy to be worried that you might miss something. Many things, actually. But don't worry, I'm here to reveal some of this game's secrets and ease your mind a little bit. Here's 10 secrets that this game doesn't tell you about. 1. Will Seeds restore the party's SP? Early in the game, it can be pretty tough to hold on to your SP. In the original game, this made it pretty tough to go through dungeons in one day. But Royal has made it easier to do this by adding 3 will seeds to each palace. Each time you find a will seed, the whole party's SP will be restored. This is a lifesaver when you're running low on resources. The best thing to do when you find one of these is to grind until all of your SP is gone, then go and grab it so that you can continue through the palace. Don't forget that if you find all 3, you can bring them to Jose to get a powerful accessory. 2. You can buy fake calling cards. From September to October 1st, there is a store in Shibuya that allows you to purchase calling cards every Monday. You can also obtain more from the Phantom Thief Fun set on September 25th through the TV shopping program in LeBlanc. You're probably asking, what do these fake calling cards even do? If you take these to a mailbox, you can mail them to any confidant of your choice. You'll get a point towards ranking up that confidant and can make all the difference if you happen to be 1 point away from ranking up. Mailing these cards does not take up time either. Mailboxes are located by the Yongen Jaya Theater and by the store. Make sure you listen for that end jingle when the music notes are leaving the screen. That means that the confidant is ready to rank up. 3. You can track your social stat progress. This is something that I did not know until my second playthrough. LeBlanc's bathroom is right next to the stairs. If you go inside, you can see how close you are to ranking up each of your social stats, which is super helpful if you want to figure out which stats you want to prioritize. I wish the game made this feature more clear to you. 4. Sometimes when you enter LeBlanc, you'll see a paper on the table. If you interact with it, you'll realize that it's a crossword puzzle. If you can solve it, you can increase your knowledge without passing up time. There are also quizzes on TV that you can solve for the same reward, so make sure you look out for these whenever you're in LeBlanc. And save every night just in case. 5. Damage boosters can stack. This is something that most players never figured out, but the boost and amp skills for each damage type actually stack. Boost gives you 25% more damage, and Amp gives you 50% more damage, totaling 75% more damage. This type of damage can make a huge difference in those boss fights that you're struggling to beat. You can even reach 100% damage with another skill if you wanted to, but you can't go beyond 100% damage. Keep watching if you want to know how to double your damage. 6. You should go to Aojiru stand every Sunday. In Shibuya, there is a stand underground that sells drinks every Sunday. These drinks can give you points in one random social stat without passing the time, so don't miss out on the chance. 7. Use the rail map to check confidant progress. If you press R1, the rail map opens up. It's not only useful for fast traveling, but you can see which confidants are ready to rank up in each area and which ones aren't. This is very good to know when planning your activities for the day. You can also use it to find people you haven't started a confidant with yet by looking for gray cards. 8. Speed Reader. On July 1st, there's a really helpful book that becomes available to check out in the library. The book is called Speed Reader. Once you've read this book, you'll be able to read 2 chapters of a book instead of 1, allowing you to finish books faster. This is super helpful since your biggest social stat boosts come from books. But wait, don't read it right away, because on the 4th of July, you should be able to read the book on the train heading to school so that you don't waste a time slot. 9. Exam results don't only boost charm, there is a hidden buff that you get if you can manage to do well on your exams. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter if you get all the answers right. If your knowledge isn't high enough, you won't place as well as you'd like. But if you do manage to get a good placing, you'll get more points toward any confidant associated with the school when you decide to spend time with them. The higher your placing, the bigger the buff. To reach rank 1, you need rank 4 knowledge for the first exam and rank 5 for the rest of them. Skills are Network Fusion exclusive. You can fuse personas with other players over the network. What they don't tell you is that you can inherit some powerful skills. There are 4 skills that are obtainable through Network Fusion. Almighty Boost, the Almighty Amp, Magic Ability, which boosts all magic damage by 25%, and Soul Chain, which gives you 20 SP after a baton pass. The chances of you obtaining these skills are completely random, and you can only use Network Fusion once per in-game day. But there is a way to get around this. All you need to do is save before performing a Network Fusion, then reload the save if you don't get the skill you want. Once you have a persona with the ability that you want, you can have other personas inherit the ability through Fusion or the Gallows. Magic Ability is the most valuable skill to obtain out of these 4, since you can combine it with Boost and Amp skills to double your damage. Almighty Boost and Amp are also amazing for late game personas since Almighty bypasses every type of resistance. Hope those 10 secrets help. Later, losers.
Mathematical than us. Nothing matters more than trust.